Let's get to the E9 here. We could talk with you for 10 hours. So fast. You're so fascinating, Geoff Ogilvy. I think we should go with, for our first question, celebrity crush for Geoff Ogilvy.
Celebrity crush.
Yeah, you can do current or when you're coming up.
Yeah.
As a youth.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want you to make anybody jealous right now or anything. Maybe
We got to
I had a Samantha Fox poster on my wall when I was really young. You remember saying you're probably too young.
Samantha, no, give me, what was
Samantha
Shan?
Fox?
Let me Google her real quick.
Elle McPherson was up there for us Aussie boys. Currently, I don't know. Gal Gadot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was all
Makes
there
sense.
in the 80s. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alyssa Milano on Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
There's a current Aussie that's getting a lot of votes right now.
Margot Robbie would be getting a few
she's,
votes. Yeah.
To anyone that's eligible for the question, I think she's batting about 750 on that
Yeah,
answer.
no, she's strong. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing good. All right, next one. I'll ask you this one. How much credit does Jim Strickland deserve for lighting the fire that led to your success on the PGA Tour at a certain
0.
club championship? Maybe an
Zero.
out-dueling of the sorts, head-to-head type of a
We
scenario.
did. We ended up coming down the straight. This was before it was match play. It was stroke play.
Yeah.
And like we were, I don't know, 4 or 5 in front of third or something. And I shelled it to the trees on the last, I think. I was a couple in front of him on the back nine and I just let it go.
Yeah.
He beat you?
Yeah, he did. Well, I beat myself, really.
He was the benefactor.
But he was a pretty good player back then.
Yeah.
He
You know,
play.
he's still a good player.
Can play.
He's still a good player.
Played with Phil at ASU. I mean, it ain't no shame.
But this
it's
is
not
20 years
often.
ago, so he was probably only in his 30s.
Yeah.
Still hitting it far. Yeah, that was a disappointing day.
One of the only places you can lose your club championship and then go win on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Like, well, that was quick thereafter, wasn't
And
it?
that's still
I mean,
true.
he still takes credit. He's like, dude, yeah, it was the 36 hole day with Geoff. Like,
Yeah, no.
Lit
He
a fire
played.
under him.
We had a
won
good
the-
day. I remember that day.
You won the twin fin with him. I won the twin fin with him.
he's won some shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he might
it's true.
be
And
the
he's a
secret,
gamer
actually.
too. When it comes down to
Yeah.
it, like he doesn't miss it.
He's
He's
a
a
little
good. He's a
competitor.
gamer.
Dude,
Yeah,
he wants to kill people.
yeah.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
All right, we mentioned Tiger earlier and all the times you played with him. Best shot, first one that comes to mind, best shot you saw him hit in person.
We're in Thailand. I was playing with him and Rod Pampling. It was a Saturday, I think, and it was a par 5, and it was kind of like an island green. I can't remember what hole, like 5 or 6 on the front nine. And I hit it. We all hit the tee shot. I'm the shortest tee shot. I've got, I don't know, 250 over the water and then 25. Pamps is about 5 in front of me, and Tiger's about 5 in front of him. I didn't think I could get there, so I laid it up. Pamps was really long at that time, hits 3-wood, hits it reasonably short in the water. Tiger hit 4 iron to 10 feet, like over the moon. It was like, I've never seen anything like it. It was like, this is 10 yards in front of me, and this was beyond, I couldn't get my 3-wood over the water.
Yeah,
And
240
he's
front,
flown
4
4 iron further than I was going to fly my 3-wood and hit it to about 10 feet. I was like, yeah, nah, this guy's different. That was the first really amazing shot I saw him hit.
It's fun thing about asking that question is like everyone that's played with him has some shot that like nobody. It's not like the chip in at 16 at Augusta. You know what I mean? It's some random Thursday afternoon.
And he was hitting
And
that
it's just a
ball
weird
flight.
shot.
The ball flight that everybody does now is like kind of goes up and doesn't spin.
It just hangs out.
He was doing that with Titleist Professional. Like he was doing that with the pre-Pro V1 stuff. Like it was nuts. He was nuts. And that PT-15 3-wood he had, my God.
Yeah, the
That was
technology's
just-
probably hurt.
he was
him.
hitting shots like we hit now with the 3-wood then with that stuff.
That's the hardest
different.
club to hit in the history of golf. The Titleist PT.
It
Off a
was
tee, you
tiny.
could hit it as far as your driver, maybe further. Off the ground, you could. You could top it 50% of the time.
Yeah, no,
hardest
he was,
club to hit
he
ever.
was so good. And he used a blade 2 iron like the Mizunos or the MP29s.
Yeah,
And he hit that 2 iron so long and so high. Unbelievable.
oh, he's a different animal. All right, I'll give you a chance here because I know you're a surfer, right? You like to get in the water. You like to shred the gnar. You and Adam Scott are sharing the same wave. Who shreds harder?
Well, when I was spending a lot more time in San Diego, I probably was doing a little bit better than him, but he's probably been a bit more consistent. So I'll go for him just. But we're both about 18 handicappers, let's be fair. But
Okay.
we're about the same.
He's
All
out
right.
there at Kelly Slater's Wave Ranch or whatever.
Yeah, he's practicing on, like, he's hanging out with Kelly and
likes to take his shirt
all
off.
that, so-
right? You know what I mean?
well, everyone likes it when he takes his shirt off. So.
All right, next one. I don't know if you noticed this, but Sleaze is rocking a little Puma gear over there.
I like it.
He
Yeah.
used to be a Cobra Puma guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is newly signed to the brand.
Nice.
Do you think
Yeah.
Sleaze is getting closer to Ricky Fowler money or Geoff Ogilvy money?
Definitely not
take
Ricky
either.
Fowler money.
I'll take either.
I just said, yeah, just give me what Ricky got. It's fine,
I think Ricky
I'll
money
sign
was
it.
better than my money. Ricky Fowler money. Pretty
Everyone's
special.
moving the needle. You know what I mean?
Everyone moves it a little
Group
bit.
effort.
It's a good brand for you.
Group effort.
Lots
Thought
of
that P
colours.
was for
Oh, the new
participation.
stuff. I love it. Hit
Bright
seeds right
colours.
now. You can see it
Those
soon.
shoes I saw at the golf show, they're pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
you like that? Those
Yeah.
little court ones?
You tried
Yeah.
them?
No, but I'm about to. On the way.
I'll
It'll
keep
look
you on
nice.
the
I
ground.
feel fast in those
Yeah.
pitches. You know what
I
mean?
can't wait till Sleeves in the commercial with Ricky.
It's going to be
Yes.
good. It's going to be big. Like old Tiger juggling the ball, Nike stuff.
Is that in the
Change the
is that in
game.
the plans, in the pipeline?
In my plans. I don't know if it's in there. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. All right, I got two more. I'll give you a philosophical. This is a philosophical question. You're a philosophical man. Explain to me. My theory is, of all the people I've met across the world, on a percentage basis, Australians are the coolest. If you meet 100 Aussies, 90+% of them are awesome. Do you agree with that? And if so, why? More than any other nationality.
I don't know. I mean, they're just Australians to me, but I understand why people think that.
They're all cool. They're all chill, funny. They like to have a good time. It's like nowhere else you go as a percentage. I feel like they bat like that.
I'd say it's pretty fair. Someone said it ages ago, and I can't remember who said it. It doesn't really matter who said it. But they said Americans live to work. Australians work to live. Australians get a job so they can go to the pub and have a few beers, you know. Americans wake up so they can make
Work
lots
70 hours
of
a
money.
week so they
Australians
can have
aren't
a bunch of
obsessed
money.
with making lots of money. They just want to have a good time, generally speaking. Yeah, I think we're pretty laid back. We're pretty straight. We don't have any history. You guys have, well, America sort of took over a country and there's been civil wars, and you've been sort of leading the way, and Europe's the same. There's just lots of complicated history. Australia has no history. We just
Hang out.
sit down there miles away from everybody and just sit in the sunshine,
Hang out,
drink
have a-
beers.
have a
Yeah.
pint.
Smash Fosters.
There
and
seems to
surf.
be less stress the further away from all the action you are.
Yeah. It's about
Leishman Lager.
I will
Not a
end
fun-
up
Leishman
there.
Lager.
Leishman
Yeah.
Lager, good beer. I like it. All right, you mentioned your caddy Squirrel. Great nickname. First off, I need to know why it's Squirrel. And second, what's your favorite caddy nickname you've come across?
He was never really very forthcoming about the squirrel thing. There was a story. He was playing with a golfer. He was caddying for a golfer, Lindsay Stephen, who was an Australian guy who played in Europe for a long time, and he used to call everybody something. You know, those people, those older boys who just, they never call you by your name. They like, and he'd hit it in this long stuff. And in Germany, quite often, there's like restrictions on how much of the grass or something they can cut. And so you're about 20 yards off the fairway and it's just hay, like it's 6 foot deep hay. And I guess Lindsay had hit it in this stuff. And he's like, "Where's my man? Where is he?" And Squirrel goes like this, pushes the grass down and goes like this. He said, "Oh, Squirrel, you're in there." And that was it.
And
That's
it stuck.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But he said that wasn't why it happened, but I ran with that story. Best nicknames? I don't know. There's a lot of them. I mean, Europe especially. There was a guy, the man in the pub.
That was his nickname?
His nickname was the man because he looked like, every time you go to the pub, there's a guy who looks like that. Like he just.
Is that what they call it though? They walk up, hey, man in the pub.
Man in the
What's
pub.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what
It's good.
Lots of body parts. The head, the lip.
Yeah, a lot of body
Yeah.
parts.
The man in the pub. That was the most creative.
That's funny.
It's good.
Caddies have great nicknames.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And the best stories. All right, my last one here. Are you the only U.S. Open champ to celebrate in the lobby of a Marriott Residence Inn?
I don't know, but it was
Probably.
fun. It was a Crown Plaza, actually.
Crown Plaza.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'd been there for 2 weeks. It was funny because we played Westchester the week before. Back when we used to play at Westchester, I was in the same Crown Plaza room, whatever. I can't even remember the room number, 724 or something in for 15 days. And it was the atrium lobby too. So everyone who walked in the front of the door, like walked through this bar situation. And it was a fun night because lots of people, lots of randoms who'd been to the tournament and just randos got to come through and have a beer and drink it. I mean, 50 people drank out of it that night. It was fun.
And Adam Scott was on his plane, right? I think we asked him about it when he came on. Like, he was on his plane, saw that you'd won, and was like, I can't leave. Came back. And I mean, imagine being a fan and walking in your hotel, like, all right, we're done for the week. What a great week. And then there you and Adam Scott are like celebrating.
No, it was fun.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
He was on Ernie's plane flying back to London, sitting down in the seat, I guess. And he's like, "Nah, I can't do this. I've got to stay." And he got off.
What
and
a guy.
came. Yeah, what a guy. Yeah.
That's
Might have
awesome.
saved him some physical,
Well, he probably had to go get on
physically
an
to not
American
go with
Airlines the
Ernie.
next day or something. So
Yeah.
yeah, might have saved him
You know what I
saved
mean?
him any
Probably,
hours on the
yeah.
airplane.
Yeah, it saved him some medical bills.
Yeah, he might have drank less celebrating with you than with
Oh,
Ernie.
I think for sure, absolutely.
Definitely took less headbutts.
All right, last one. What's the most number of golf clubs you've ever been hit with at one time?
Golf clubs.
Yeah.
Hit with.
Oh.
There's a story behind this. No.
Hilton Head.
Did I get hit by golf clubs?
Rumor had it the squirrel threw the entire bag at you.
Oh, you may have.
He may have. You
This is
don't
a
remember
regular
this?
occurrence.
No, I don't remember this. Where'd you get this story from?
He souped it on 14, I heard, slammed the club in the bag, and it hit his finger, and he picked the whole bag up and threw it at you.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I hit him. I mean, it happens. If someone caddies for you for a long time, I mean, you accidentally hit your caddy's hand every now and then when you put the club back in the
Gotta have
bag.
quick
And I felt
fingers.
instantly guilty straight away. And I was probably had my head up my ass for the last 6 holes or 6 months, probably, for who knows. And that probably flipped him. Yeah, he snapped back a couple of times, as he should have, because that snaps me out of it, right?
Yeah.
The whole bag. I don't remember the whole bag. Could have been.
Got bad info
Aggressive.
then.
It's-
No, it's probably good. It's probably the right info. It could definitely have happened.
As a caddy, you just don't put your fingers over
You
the
get your
bag.
hand away
Bad
from the
shot.
bag.
Just-
Yeah,
You go ahead and slam it, then I'll grab it.
yeah,
That's a guy that's confident in his job security, too.
yeah.
Throw the
Absolutely.
whole bag at the boss. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, this will be fine.
I mean, it's why he was such a great caddy. He wasn't trying to ever keep his job. He was trying to do the best job he could.
How long did he caddy for you for?
13 years.
Wow. What's he
Yeah.
doing now?
He caddies. He's got a few favourites. He caddies for Keltson and Tom Lewis and fills in a bit. I think he did a couple of weeks for Luke a couple of years ago. Like,
He's a beauty.
yeah, he is. He's the best.